Welcome to Motors Sports Mania, your go-to channel for in-depth car reviews, automotive history, and detailed breakdowns of classic and modern vehicles. Whether you're a lifelong car enthusiast or a new fan of the motoring world, we bring you closer to the machines that made history and the ones shaping the future. Today, we're taking a nostalgic ride into the past as we explore the 1962 Morris 1100, a revolutionary compact car that brought innovation, practicality, and comfort to the masses during an era of change in the British automotive scene. The 1962 Morris 1100 was a landmark vehicle for both Morris Motors and the broader BMC Group. It was part of the ADU 16 project and designed by Alec Isogonis, the same genius behind the legendary Mini. What set the Morris 1100 apart from its contemporaries was the way it balanced small car dimensions with spacious interiors, advanced suspension, and smart engineering. From the outside, the car presented a compact saloon silhouette, defined by smooth lines, simple chrome accents, and a low-slung front end. The proportions were ideal for urban driving, yet the styling carried a dignified presence, giving it appeal beyond the economy segment. One of the standout innovations of the Morris 1100 was its use of front-wheel drive, which was still relatively rare at the time for mass-market vehicles. This allowed for better interior space utilization, with more room for passengers and luggage despite the compact exterior. The transverse engine layout and flat floor design contributed to a roomy cabin that surprised many drivers and passengers when they first stepped inside. Powering the 1962 Morris 1100 was a modest 1.1-liter inline-4 engine producing around 48 horsepower. While those numbers may seem small by modern standards, it was more than adequate for the car's lightweight construction and intended use. The 4-speed manual gearbox provided smooth shifts, and the engine's placement contributed to excellent weight distribution and handling characteristics. For its time, the Morris 1100 delivered a surprisingly composed and enjoyable driving experience, especially on winding country roads or tight city streets. One of the most revolutionary aspects of the car was its suspension system. The 1100 featured hydroelastic suspension, a system developed by British engineer Alex Moulton. This system used fluid-filled displacers connected front to rear on each side, allowing the car to soak up road imperfections and maintain a level ride across various surfaces. The result was an unusually comfortable and stable ride for a car in its class. The suspension gave the Morris 1100 a smoothness that rivaled cars from much higher price brackets and made it stand out from the competition. Inside, the Morris 1100 was simple but intelligently designed. The dashboard featured a centrally mounted speedometer and essential controls that were easy to reach and read. Materials were basic but durable, and the seats offered a decent level of comfort for short and medium distance travel. The upright driving position provided excellent visibility, and the large windows made the interior feel airy and open. For families, the 1100 was a practical and dependable choice, capable of handling daily duties and weekend getaways with ease. Boot space was another strong point. With the rear engine layout absent, the traditional front-engine rear boot combination allowed for a surprisingly large luggage area. Fold-down rear seats enhanced the car's versatility, and clever storage solutions throughout the cabin made it more user-friendly than many of its competitors. In an age before SUVs and crossovers, the Morris 1100 was a truly functional family car. The Morris 1100 wasn't just a popular car in the UK, it found global success. It was sold under various badges including MG, Austin, Riley, and Wolseley across different markets, but the core engineering and design remained consistent. This platform was one of the best-selling British cars of the 1960s and early 1970s, with millions of units produced. It stood as a symbol of innovation, affordability, and reliability. Safety features were minimal by today's standards, as was typical of cars from that era. However, the Morris 1100 did incorporate crumple zones and improved passenger protection compared to many of its contemporaries. Its predictable handling and comfortable ride contributed to a sense of control that made it a favorite among both new and experienced drivers. The 1962 Morris 1100 remains a beloved classic today, cherished by collectors and enthusiasts for its charm, engineering breakthroughs, and cultural significance. It played a crucial role in shaping the design philosophy of small family cars and stands as one of the most important British vehicles ever built. Its influence is still visible in many compact cars today, making it not just a product of its time but a pioneer in automotive evolution. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time with the 1962 Morris 1100 here on Motors Sports Mania. If you enjoyed this video and want more classic car features, vintage reviews, and deep dives into automotive history, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more stories behind the machines that moved generations.